Hello everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. Trent is my agent.com. Huge thanks to all of you, and a huge thanks to all of our other sponsors as well. Still looks like we're going to get snow. There's no change to that. It still looks like the heaviest is going to be south of our area due to an Arctic high just north of us, but we're still going to have impacts. This snow will be dry and powdery. It's going to blow around. It's going to blow and drift about. And the cold's going to really be intense, not only just before the snow, but just after the snow as well. This is kind of the first round of bitterly cold air, but it doesn't last very long. It's basically kind of two little mini bursts with it, and then it's out of here. But the second wave of cold looks stronger. It looks longer lasting. And that second wave of cold may also have snow. We may very well have a similar situation with a phasing storm down in Texas that could bring snow to the area. And before that, we may get a weak little clipper to come through later next week that brings some snow showers as well. But I do think after that second round of brutal cold, we see about a week and a half, maybe a little more in February, where temperatures are consistently above normal, and it actually feels a little spring-like at times before winter weather, snow, a much colder weather return late February, lasting into the start of March. The front has slowed down just a hair with this little clipper system today, so we've had a little bit more time, a couple extra hours to warm up. So we've warmed up to 42 at the Purdue Airport, 39 Pine Village, 42 at Tipton, 43 at Thorntown, 36 at Rochester, but behind the front it's getting colder. It's 33 at Lake Village, it's 33 at Roselawn, and we're in the mid-30s at Kentland. You can see all the cloudiness here at Rochester, but sunshine mixed with clouds here in West Lafayette. We've had a little window here to get some drier air in too, and bring a little tongue of nice sunshine to part of the area this afternoon. A few snow showers this morning, brought a few dustings, some trace and 0.2 of an inch amounts in the north, and even some trace amounts here in Clinton County. But those snow showers have long passed, and other than a sprinkle this afternoon we've had, it's really not been that bad of a day. The cold front, again, is coming in right now, right as we speak. This little line of cloudiness, that will come through. Colder air will come in, and then some of these snow showers up in Iowa will pivot in late this evening and into tonight, and a couple last into tomorrow morning. It's not completely out of the question. There could be a few local dustings of snow or very thin coatings of snow kind of here and there. And then once that goes through, any lingering flake pulls away tomorrow morning. We may get a few more snowflakes late Thursday night, early Friday morning, as an Arctic front then comes through. Then our attention goes to the weekend. Here comes the snow. So we go Friday evening right up to Saturday evening, and here comes the snow in from the southwest. By Saturday evening, the leading edge of the snow is pretty much forecast area wide. Certainly the darker blues are south of our area. The snow is going to be heavier. Right now it looks that way south of Interstate 70, but we will have impactful accumulating snow. This data is bringing it in by Saturday evening, generally after about 5 or 6 p.m., and some snow lasting through Saturday night and into Sunday, and perhaps even at least some lingering snow showers Sunday night and Monday. Now, the big question is, okay, well, how much are we getting? If we could shift this system maybe 100 miles north, we would be in winter storm criteria. We're talking 6 inches of snow. But right now, it appears that we may get a few inches, a couple, or maybe a few inches of snow, but the winter storm criteria of like 6, 7, 8 inches is south of us. We got to watch the exact track, but we're going to get snow nonetheless out of it. There is the storm right here. The phasing will happen. It will come out of Texas, move east-northeastward, and you can see the snow coming up into our area. Note the really dark blue is south of us, being projected here, where the heaviest amounts will be. But if we could just push this north a little, it would up our totals. I think tomorrow I'll be able to have a map of totals. My current gut instinct here is 1 to 4 inches from north to south over the area, and then in the heart of the area, perhaps 2 to 3. And we'll wait and see if I got to add to that or not. Then next week, okay, so we get the bitter cold and kind of 2 little mini spurts. Then we warm up next week ahead of a little clipper system, which goes through right there. That clipper system could bring some snow showers late next week. Maybe some dustings, coatings, less than 1 inch of snow. Then it's much colder and windy and kind of brutal, but we got to watch that. System Texas, we will have a clipper dipping south. They may phase here, and this, if it follows the current system, could bring more snow to our forecast area. There is your first wave of bitterly cold air coming in. The first one comes in Friday into the weekend. We may reinforce the cold a little bit by the start of next week. Then we warm up, and then you get the second big wave to come in after that, which will be stronger and longer lasting. You can see that right here. But also watch this loop, because once we get past about February 4th or 5th, warm. Temperatures way above normal, big meltdown. It's going to feel like spring on some days. But again, I wouldn't get accustomed to that, because after the midpoint of February, late season winter weather event could impact us, and it's going to get a lot colder in late February to very early March. So tonight we're down to 17. I think lows vary from about 12 up here to about 19 here, 17 Greater Lafayette. 28 for the high tomorrow. You know, today is a windy day. We're getting gusts 30 to about 44 miles an hour. Tomorrow, breezy, but not a lot windy like today. So breezy, winds 23 to 28 gusts, sustained around 13. So with teens in the morning and highs in the 20s to low 30s, your wind chills still 10 to 22 in the afternoon and 0 to 8 in the morning. There'll be a pretty big difference in high temperature tomorrow from the 24 at Rochester and Winnemac to the 27 at Flora, 30 Crawfordsville, right around freezing in southern Park County, and 27 at Fowler, 28 towards Otterburn after a couple flakes in the morning. Friday, a few flakes in the morning, but brutally cold Friday. The Arctic front will have gone through. This is the first kind of, this is the main cold wave, but kind of coming in 2 mini pieces. So this is the first mini piece that I'll show you. Note the winds gusting 25 to 30. We may have a high of 8 in the morning, like mid to late morning. We're 4 at 3, and we're 1 below 0 at 7. So for the kids going to school, it actually may be a hair colder at 3 than at 8 in the morning, but no matter which way you slice it, I mean, highs only running 6 to 12, and they'll be 0 to 7 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, with wind chills 10 to 20 below in the morning and about 10 to 22 below 0 late afternoon and into the early evening for just a brutally cold day. 8 then falling gives way to a 5 below 0 low temperature on Friday night, Saturday morning. It becomes cloudy Saturday. I need to get rid of that 25% AM. That should read 50% late as the snow comes in. The winds will be picking up and blowing the dry, powdery snow around. Breezy, then becoming all out windy Sunday with some snow, and snow that'll blow around too. And I still get 40% potential some snow showers on Monday. But here's your cold first mini wave here. Here's kind of the second little mini wave. So we're 11 then falling on Monday. We're 6 below 0. I think at the warmest on Tuesday morning. Some places could be less than 10 below 0. Then all of a sudden, look at that. Rising temperatures Tuesday night, 28 on Wednesday, but the wind is going to blow snow around everywhere. Then after 30s on Thursday, a clipper Friday with some snow showers, single-digit highs next weekend, and then we got to watch what's coming out of Texas for snowfall, and eventually overnight low temperatures running way below 0.